So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dump the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting...
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Vamos lá, então. Descobri o que os malucos estão fazendo com as crianças. Eu lembrei porque eu não peguei a arma secundária. Eu não comprei ela. Hello.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not gonna make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Nesses caixas aqui tem que ficar de olho pra ver se não tem uns carinha dentro.
It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh. It's for medical supplies. That's a phone cache.
Bom, eu não vou usar as caixas então. Bom, não era o plano, mas tudo bem. Eu não tô com sorte mesmo, hein? Ué. Tá, vou usar a caixa só pra mostrar aqui. Só esperar ele virar de costa. Nós assassina. Ah! Ah, qual foi? Levanta. Agora é só cortar no lugar certo. Foi. Finalmente. Corta, 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 corta. Bora. Ah, não vou não.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
É só quebrar aquela porta ali e já era. Entra logo. Rápido, rápido. Caramba, como que aquela câmera não me pegou?
This would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlay to control the proxy UG.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
É simples, simples. Só matar uns caras antes. Ai, ai. Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver. Aqui é porradaria. Não tem o que fazer. Não erra. Isso.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
Não tem o que fazer. Cara, os caras ainda me zoam, tá ligado? Beleza, já foi. Oh, defendi, hein?
If they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections.
Outside
Please do your best
connections.
to avoid being seen.
Pi. Bora. De boa esses bichos aqui com duas katanas. Só defender na hora certa e atacar. Ai! Pronto, já foi um. Ai, vira. Aê, pronto. Ah, tem um carinha do bracinho. Você vai ficar por último porque você tem o bracinho, hein? Ah, ele errou o contra-ataque. Opa. Ah, ele tá com o braço na frente. Consegui fazer o mais difícil. Perdi o bracinho, beleza. Só vou bater pra recuperar a vida ali. Vida não, a energia. Pegar uns pontos.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Os caras usando o cérebro das crianças pra controlar os robôs deles. Na verdade é um ciborgue, né? Eu odeio esse bicho, mas a gente vai ter que virar ele.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to
Shocking.
locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just
Dá
open fire.
tapa aí pra você.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Ah, eletrochoque. Choquinho. Toma um tapa aí. Se chegar perto deles, dá um chute na gente. Ah não, o cara viu. Ih, o cara soltou o gritinho. Corre, corre, corre. Pronto. Acho que ele não vai esquecer tão fácil assim. Só esperar. Agora esperar mais um pouco. Beleza. Agora é só fingir que nada aconteceu e dar choque em todo mundo de novo. Opa, mano, beleza? Opa, toma aqui, ó. Correr, né? Acho que tinha mais um pra cá. Não? Acho que não, então. Ah, tem que bater nesse bichinho aqui, ó. Tome um tapa, safado. Beleza. Oxe, como assim B? Nem tomei dano.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server. Raiden, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Right your way.
Send us what you do have. You've already commenced the outline. The Sears program? Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Made your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now. I'll destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in this part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here?
I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Já é. Acho que nenhum deles tem a mãozinha, né? Acho que não. Oh, bati aqui no fone, foi mal. Ai, errou, otário. Tá. Tá. Cadê o outro que tava aqui na escada? Ué. Ué. Beleza, vamos pegar o baúzão ali que tem upgrade. Ah, tem mais um aqui. Ah, esse aqui tem um bracinho, hein? Calma aí. Não vamos errar. Aê. Ah, mentira. Mentira. Mentira, jogo mentiroso. Jogo mentiroso. Cadê a granada aqui? Beleza, voltei.
Bad news, right? We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Beleza, acho que agora vai ser contra uma máquina gigante. Oh, aperta o botão errado mesmo. Vai vir, ó. Tá, esse treco aí é muito chato de enfrentar a primeira vez, mas depois fica mais fácil. Aqui tem mais um baú. Mas aqui é só ponto, então fica a seu cargo pegar ou não.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
Ai! Beleza. O segredo aqui é sempre defender quando ele atacar. Ataque físico, tá? Porque tiro... Ai, tem essas bombinhas também, eu esqueci disso. Ah, e tem uma que te deixa stunado. Ah, zoado, hein? Aqui ataque forte pra acabar logo. Defesa! Quase que não pega a defesa, hein? Toma, contra-ataque. Aí. Aqui só dá um corte básico que não precisa fazer muita coisa não. Ai, ai, ai. Isso aí foi na cagada. Foi por instinto agora. E daí foi burrice só. Aí. Corta esse troço aí. Acabou. Isso aqui só dá um corte, ele não vai te dar nada, então. Não vale a pena ficar cortando muito e gastando energia com ele. Deixa eu ver se tem baú.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just no. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin out.
Bora lá, só nas intrigas. Tá, acho que não tem nada aqui. Vamos vazar logo que... Vamos perder tempo não, mano. Vamos perder tempo não. Aqui vai ter dois doidos de bazuca. Então você fica esperto, eles vão estar aqui, ó. Ó, já estão ali, ó. Pode fazer isso aqui, ó. Se não for burro que nem eu, você vai acertar. Beleza, um já foi. Como sempre, né? Péssima pontaria. Ah, esse aqui tem o bracinho. É, não consegui de novo. Nenhuma surpresa até agora. Beleza, dá rasteira. Na próxima eu vou comprar a arma da mulher que ataca em área.
Ah, an artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Os caras são do mal, eles são do mal.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there.
George! Raiden!
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos. Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Beleza. Cortamos o velho no meio. E é sobre isso, né? Cortar velho no meio. KKK. Vamos lá. Aí, ganhamos o traje de mariachi. Ganhamos. Sim. Não, volta, volta. Aqui. Esqueci de comprar a arma. Já vamos aprimorar ela. Beleza, agora ela tá mais forte. Hum, 12 mil? Não, vamos primeiro priorizar a vida. Aí a vida é mais barata. Beleza. Agora sim. Vou pegar a katana. Vai, força. Energia. Absorção. E não sobrou nada pra fazer mais nada. Tá. E aqui é a roupa de mariachi.
President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother!
George, Good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
That's all I needed to hear.
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, just remember that.
Right. What is this, Garnia? You cannot resign.
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Ryder. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes. It's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Ryder,
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
I will patrol ahead.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
18-3-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.